So, I should probably give you guys a rundown of what's been going on the past, what's today? October 14th. It's October 14th, and last time I vlogged was quite a while ago. I have a reason for it. Let me tell you why. Hey guys, so besides the fact that I'm currently in the sun right now, I wanted this video to be as true and somewhat raw as possible. I just wanted to give you guys a rundown, basically a catch-up of what's been going on since the last vlog to like right now. I don't remember the last time I did a vlog. It was quite a while ago, and I think the last one I did was probably the room tour. And I wanted to do more videos, especially over the summer and everything, and edit more videos and upload more stuff for you guys, which I really do want to and I really do plan to. It's determination and commitment. Just with everything going on, it's been a little bit on the rough side. I'm going to catch you guys up on basically what's been happening from May, June to now. The only way this video would not be raw is my lack of being able to just talk to a camera, or distractions, let's say that. So basically since about May, or March, April, January, March. Since about April to May, you know, I've had a little bit of an issue with family, specifically just relationship between my mom and I. And for privacy of everybody, I'm just going to keep it on the low-key end. And I'm just going to give you a brief rundown of what's gone on and not a full detailed perspective of anything that's happened. So back in April, I began having lack of contact with my mom. I sent her a text saying, you know, I needed to stay for finals week. I didn't communicate with her very well about it, but, and that was partly on my end. But then a bunch of anxiety and stress kicked in, more than I've actually realized I had, and especially the symptoms arose a little bit more than expected. I began having anxiety attacks, shaking, feeling nauseous, throwing up sometimes, and it wasn't very fun. And that was back in April, and even May. No, that was back in April. May, the first week of May, I had finals week here. I was able to finish it, and I went home with I went back home, but I went down with a friend due that they were closer to me. So I was able to go home with them, or go home, but they helped me drive back down home because I'm 5 hours away from home. I'm at Jacksonville University, and I'm about 5 hours away from South Florida, so where I live. I got a ride home, and that next week I was technically going to my grandparents, but before that whole thing, before I went to my grandparents, I had some issues and things to deal with my parents and my friend, which ended up happening, and which ended up going the way it did. Not going to get into too much detail with that. Just a lot of stress, anxiety, meetings, stuff of the sort, visits. And then I went to my grandparents, and after my grandparents' visit, I came back, and I still went to my friend's house, and I lived with her for the summer. Even with even with wanting to do some meetings with my parents, that actually never happened. Just due to kind of, not lack of communication, but lack of scheduling correctly and just stuff of the sort. I had a really, really good summer, though. It kind of went like downhill, but then it went whoo-hoo. Like a roller coaster when you go down that aisle, but then you go right up. It felt like that. I had a really great summer. I enjoyed every part of it. I finally got to watch Star Wars. Applause there. I got through most of it. I got through 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, and then I think I got to 7, and I still have 8 and 9 to get through, as well as The Mandalorian and a couple other shows. So I got through those. I also finally watched Park and Rec, which I guess is a famous one people watch. And I've gotten through a couple more movies that I didn't think I'd get through. Well, summer went really well, and then back in August, I came back to JU for sophomore year, and I'm here now. And then around late August, early September-ish, I had another anxiety attack, very similar to the one I had back in May or April. And I had to go to the hospital only for like a few hours though. It was like the midnight thing. They told me it was anxiety. I had a feeling. I just couldn't really stop shaking, and it was like really bad. Then, since then, I've had the thoughts and feelings of maybe transferring somewhere back home or closer, just to help restore my mental health and just be closer. A lot of people I know here are actually from around the area or from Duval County, or like 20, 30, maybe an hour away. That's it. Not a lot of people live, although there are people that live out of the state. I don't talk to a whole lot of them. I just know a lot of people that live, very close. In fact, my roommate is from out of state. But besides the point, I've just felt I needed to be closer to home, closer to family and friends, some of the friends there. One thing I would miss about one thing I thought about was, what are the pros and cons to leaving? And my pros to leaving JU for right now, or at least taking a gap year / semester, would be, the pros would be I'd be closer to home, so I'd be able to do more doctor appointments / my neurofeedback, maybe EMDR when I go back, and a couple other things, maybe some counseling or whatnot. I also will be closer to some family, so I won't have to be, so if I have anxiety attack or whatever, I'll actually have adults around me and I'll feel safer rather than being up here. Like, not that I don't have friends around, that's a con, is I'd be leaving my friends here that I have. I'm in the light group here, I'm in a church group here, I just absolutely love it here, and I just think I need to get out and just go back home to, refix myself basically, and restart myself. So that's been on my mind. That was that. And then now it's just a matter of all the options that I have. I have quite a few options that I can look into, as in what my plans would be for the future. Right now I can just take a leave of absence and maybe come back. I have been asking JU, and I will get back to that when it happens. So right now it's just considering the options, considering my pros and cons, and so yeah, that's kind of been the rundown of what's been happening from April, May to now, without the details and privacy of others. We're still in the works of what's going on, what's happening. A lot has changed, a lot has developed and been molded through, but I have been praying a lot and trying to dive into the Word and seeing what God has for me, and just to see where I need to be going and what's my calling is. So that's basically the rundown. I hope you guys I hope you guys listened in. I know it might have been a little long, a little bit boring, but honestly, it's just raw truth and what my life has been basically. I've made videos before on my camera that I just have never uploaded, but I plan to do I plan to upload, I plan to edit more and show you guys around, because it's life with Lens. And so I hope you guys listened in. If the comments are on, please go ahead and comment below. Like the video, subscribe if you have not yet, and I hope to see you guys in future videos that I do plan to do and that I am actually working on. So yeah.